runs Kamehameha. I'm getting a little sick, so I'll do it, but it might be a little weak. And I'm not doing the gestures, I'm sorry. My voice not doing it, but yeah. And now when I go home and I record the day after tomorrow, they're going to thank me for that one moment.
You guys do, you get the anime from Japan, it comes over, you do the voices for it. Do you guys also do American cartoons?
The original animation?
Yeah, and transfer it to Japan, so they do the opposite?
It's so convenient that you just asked that question because we just started doing that. Just very, very recently, I don't know if you've seen it, but Dragon Age, the video game, Funimation has started doing some co-productions with Japanese studios. So basically what that means is we take a video game that's already in existence, write a script that's within the universe of the video game for a full-length feature animation, and then we, in tandem with the Japanese, we produce it. So they're animating it, but with our writers basically going back and forth and trying to work it all out and make it so that both companies like it. And we do the voices here, and they do the voices there, and then they're released at the same time. So it's really, really cool. And I think it's a fresh new idea, something that not too many people have done. There was a Halo movie, I know. There have been a couple others, but Dragon Age and then Mass Effect is the next one to come out, I believe, and we have a few more in the works. So those are very exciting. And I actually played Cassandra in the Dragon Age Dawn of Seeker, which is really fun. And I get to do an Italian accent, and I loved it, and it was fun. So you should buy that. Lisa.
What's the weirdest line you've been asked to say?
Sorry?
The weirdest line?
I'm sorry, the echo is really bad.
What's the weirdest line you've been asked to say?
I'm so sorry, I think to me. The weirdest line I've been asked to say. I'm so sorry, it's my fault, not yours. There are a bunch of kids here. I don't know if I can say the weirdest line I've been asked to say. It was in, I don't think they can get it. Cover ears that you don't want hearing things. Maso in Shinchan says,
She blew him a kiss! That's like the best thing a girl can blow!
And that's the weirdest line.
How do you feel about, like, in the Dragon Ball stuff, they have, like, some have Japanese words?
Sorry. Oh yeah.
How do you find, like, pronouncing?
That's a good question. How do I like pronouncing the Japanese words that are sometimes in anime, even after we do the translation, like Kamehameha, which I don't know if that's a real word, but that kind of thing. I actually really like it in certain series, and in some series I think that we should probably have translated it, if that makes sense. If it's something that's other than those few words, it's been entirely westernized, I prefer that we just westernize it entirely so it's more accessible to a mainstream audience. But then if it's something like Samurai 7 or Dragon Ball Z or something like that, that really it's for the fan base who are deep fans of Japanese culture, then I love that we keep the Japanese stuff in there. I like that sometimes we have a table full of people saying itadakimasu. I think that's great. And I've definitely learned a lot about Japanese culture because of it. So it's kind of fun. The more I travel, the more I see Japanese people in my travels. And sometimes I get to meet the Japanese, the other people on the other side of the company. So people who did the same voice that I did, but in Japan. And it's fun to see how often they do the things that I see in anime. That's great. Yeah, no, I really like it.
Hi. What role would you like to play in the future?
In which show?
What in the future? Yeah, in the future. Who would you like to be?
Nice and loud, thank you. I don't know anything about whether this would actually happen or not, so don't like think that I'm saying this is something that's going to happen. But if Funimation ever got Sailor Moon, I would love to be in Sailor Moon anywhere. I don't think my voice is great for Sailor Moon, but I would love to be in it somewhere. I'd love to direct it. I'd love to produce it. I don't care. I just want to be a part of it. And they have been farming it out to different countries, and so I feel like the US might get it eventually. They've been redubbing, so I just hope for that, I guess. There were rumors a while ago, but it kind of fell through.